coming on here just to show my little pretty face. I ain't gonna give y'all a mile full right now because I'm working. So this is gonna be a silent view. You can sit with me if you ain't doing nothing. Just know we here together. Will Love Dorsey say, I'm just looking at you like you looking at me, look at you. He said, now what? Chicken butt. As he would say, chicken ass.
Well, he did.
But guess what? Guess
What?
what? Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
You're too grown for that. Come on now.
What
It's
you supposed to
chicken
say?
ass.
try to tell her don't walk over my head. Why cats always trying to put their butt in your face? Always trying to put your butt in my face. Every time I turn up. Chris, I need to print that letter out, don't I?
Yeah.
You was off yesterday? Did you work yesterday?
Yeah.
I ain't see you go to work.
That's because you got here, you got your door closed.
Oh, so you didn't get to get him that letter?
No.
So what happened? How was your day yesterday?
It was alright. I left at 9:30 anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do from now on.
Yeah. You want me to give you the letter for the asthma thing, or you good? Well, I still think you should get it. Because the paper going to talk about, like, if you get frustrated easy and stuff, so they won't be trying to treat you like everybody else. They'll know you used to have temper tantrums and little issues, get frustrated issues, learning stuff. All right.
For the baby at work, school.
He back in school. Stop! Stop it. Stop. Baby, don't start with me flex because I will eat your bad skin, bad. Oh, let me get off here. I forgot I want. Y'all almost heard some. This is why I don't be doing live because people be forgetting they on live and better say shit. Better say some shit. I almost went there. That's why I be saying I don't like when people that I fuck with challenge me on stuff. Like if you fuck with me and I say something that you don't agree, man, just scroll past, man. Don't come jump into my ring. Don't jump in the ring with me when I fuck with you. Do not jump in the ring with me when I fuck with you because all you're going to do is hate me afterwards because I don't back down to nobody. Nobody. Especially when I'm challenged theoretically on some shit that I'm trying to get to people to realize. When I'm making a point that I want people to, if I'm trying to bring something out of people that I know they need to see, and then you come and challenge that, you asking me to chop your tree down and get your apples and bite them and eat them. That's what you asking for. Let me be delusional as I can possibly be. If I'm happy and I ain't hurt nobody, what's it to you, boo? I don't catch myself ever logging into anything and trying to chop somebody's tree down on their shit. If I have a problem with what you said, you know what I do? I got common fucking sense to know that I can't change what nobody think. That I can't eat what you shit and that your opinions don't fucking matter to me. So what I do when I see shit that I don't agree with or when I see shit that people whatever, I don't necessarily challenge them on their shit. What I would do is I will go make a post myself with my answer. Because to me, it's rude and disrespectful to try to clown somebody on their shit, even if you're right. Even if your point is 1000% right. You know, you could be right. You could be right. Now, if they didn't ask for that advice, then you shouldn't go on there and say, now, if they say something stupid, they be like, am I right or wrong? Or how y'all feel about that? Or what y'all, okay, this how I handle, but what would you do? If something like that, if they asking you for your opinion, yeah, give your 2 cents. But if they not asking you for your opinion, they blatantly making a statement of how they feel, what their opinions are. If you truly fuck with them, why would you go on there and then say something against what they're saying? I don't get that. Out of respect for you and our bond, I'm not going to jump in and try to challenge your thoughts. Because in reality, I don't really give a fuck what you think. I simply don't. You can think whatever the fuck you want to think. I don't give a fuck. Our friendship ain't based off thoughts of your beliefs. Okay? I don't talk to you because of your beliefs. Especially if I don't talk to you because of your beliefs. Everybody got a fucking opinion. And it don't mean that somebody gotta be right or wrong, you know. It's just your opinion. It's how you feel. Everybody got different beliefs. It don't take away from nobody when you believe opposite. Just because somebody don't believe what you believe don't mean that you gotta cut their tree down. I got a lot of people that don't believe what I believe. Damn, the majority of the world don't believe what I believe. I'm sure nobody probably believes what I believe. But you're not going to catch me cutting down nobody's tree just because of that. Now, they come fuck with me and my beliefs. You come fuck with me and my beliefs, then I'm going to cut your tree down. Then your tree will get cut. Because you came in my territory and you challenged me. Your tree will get cut. For sure. In the most disrespectful way possible that I can think of. So that you know to never disrespect me again. Okay? I don't take disrespect well at all. I will crash out about my respect because respect is my freedom. And as long as a motherfucker respect me, I got the freedom to do what the fuck I want to do. The moment I lose my respect, I lose my freedom. And you probably don't understand that. But I do. Because when people don't respect you, they think they can say anything, they think they can do anything. No, no. Give me my respect and trust that you will get yours. Okay? And I'm trying this new thing where I'm trying to give people trust first. And I used to do that back in the day and I got bit, so I said I wasn't going to do it no way. But I'm doing it differently. Whereas if I give you trust and then you fail me, I used to back away. Now, if you have gave me something to not trust you about, you approach me again and you're asking for my trust, I will give it to you. I used to say no. Once you break my trust, there's no getting my trust back, right? That's the normal. If once they trust you, you can never retrust them, right? Cool, 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 cool. I agree. That is cool. But I noticed that untrust begets untrust. So if I want trust and I don't like when people can't be trusted, I have to become trust. That means even when I'm in a situation where I know I could be probably taken advantage of, I still have to show up as trust. That way, the person who I'm dealing with already know this person gonna come with trust. I don't even gotta second guess it because that's their paperwork. That's what's in the paperwork for them. Now, mind you, yeah, this person maybe have the other person. You may be known for distrust, right? You known for distrust. You're definitely known for distrust. But because you came in contact with me and I'm known for trust, I'm gonna upgrade you. I'm gonna upgrade you. Okay? Now, mind you, I might still get burned. You ain't gotta trust people with your life, but you could trust them with a hand just to see what they just to let them know that if the day they decide to become fully trust, that they got somebody they can share that with. Because in reality, everybody wants trust. Everybody's having a problem with trusting each other. That's the problem with society. Nobody trusts each other. And we want trust. All of us want trust. Every single one of us want trust. But we won't provide it and give it because we're afraid that if we give you trust and you don't give it back, we will get scarred. So nobody wants to get burnt from trusting somebody so no more, because that's the worst pain, is to believe that you knew somebody and to find out they weren't who they say they was, and it makes you doubt your own sense of decision making. It's like, damn, I don't pick good people. I can't even trust myself to pick the right person. Right? So now I got trust issues now. I don't trust myself enough to choose the right people. And sometimes, some people are like, oh, well, I don't trust people. Well, you don't trust yourself too. Why? What you mean? Because that means you don't trust that you can pick the right people. Every time you point a finger at somebody else, you got 3 pointing back at you because you control your reality. You cannot ever say a lot of shit is just because people did it to you. You have to acknowledge that a lot of shit that happens to you is because you brought it in your life. So that's why people like me be like, well, I don't want to deal with people no more. Right? That's what I said. I don't want to deal with people no more. I'm done with people. I want to deal with you. But guess what? I want trust. I want trust. I want to be able to trust people. Even though I don't want to deal with people, I want to be able to trust the people. And so in order for me to get that, I gotta fucking start giving trust again. Even though I'm scared as fuck to give trust. I'm scared, y'all. I'm so scared. It's scary. But you know what I said? Like, I watched that movie called Raya and the Last Dragon. That cartoon movie taught me something. They put all the good shit in the cartoons. She told me that people just won't trust. If you can get somebody to trust you, even after you betrayed them, you actually stand by that, become trust first. That's all I'm going to say. Become trust and you will get trust. And this is and it might take a long time for somebody to get it, because they're used to trying to survive and trying to make sure they're not getting backstabbed, so they do all the backstabbing, right? You have to show them there is another way to live, that you don't have to go around and doing shit that, that's distrustful because you don't trust people. Show up. Be the example. Be the fucking example first. Be the brave one. That's what she said. That's what Reagan said. I have to be the brave one to start first. Yeah, it's scary. It's hella scary to trust people. I don't trust nobody. But I'm trying. I'm trying because I know ultimately they want trust too. They want trust. They want trust that even after when they want to trust to know that you really there for them. They want to know if you're really down for them. They want to know. Most people don't give trust because they afraid they'll never get it back. And I get it. I don't want to trust nobody that I don't know I'm going to get back. I'm going to be dirty just like them. But now, as a strong-minded person, as a person who healed herself from anxiety, I know better. I can't go around double backing on shit that I healed myself from, like saying, oh, I'm just going to not trust you. No, that does me no service because it puts me back in a dark place that I don't want to be. Because having trust issue is a shadow. It is a shadow. And if you don't face it, then you will hurt people. And I have seen myself I started to create a shadow. I recently created a shadow due to lack of trust. And I literally was laughing about it because I knew what I was doing. I knew why I was doing it too. It was called self-preservation for sure. But it just reinforces the same idea of distrust. How can I fight trust with distrust? I mean, how can I fight distrust with distrust and think I'm going to get somewhere? Like, come on. You got to be willing to be disappointed if you're going to deal with people, especially people that are worth it in your life. Now, that's the next thing. If they are worth if the relationship works, and I'm not talking about man and woman, I'm talking about any relationship, not even just talking about intimate. I'm talking about friendships, anything, because any ship you on got to get you somewhere. So any relationship, when it don't serve you in that way, you gotta come on, like what are we doing? We're gonna be together and not trust each other? That's scary. And it's sad because it's like now when somebody don't give you trust and they know they crossed you, when you approach them with trust, they are going to still be hesitant because it's like, fuck, you couldn't trust me. And now I don't trust you because I know what I did to you. So now when you approach them with trust, they will show resistance. Okay? And it's going to trigger you to go back into distrust. I just literally went through this and it's so funny, right? But I feel like I seal myself in trust so good with this person that I can absolutely revert them easy because I've never given them a reason to not trust me. And that I think that part is what makes this for me easier. I've never given a reason for distrust. They have given reason for distrust for sure, but I haven't. So when I approach them, even though I start to show signs of distrust to try to preserve myself, they didn't like it. And I understand. People got feelings. So do I. They know what it feel like. But I didn't take it as far as betrayal. I just appeared distrustful so that they can see what distrust feel like. Didn't even have to do betrayal. You lucky. Y'all lucky I forgot. Y'all lucky I forgot what I was finna say. Let me look back at my boots. I might remember. Trust. Yes, yes, yes. You gotta be the brave one, baby. You gotta step into them shoes. If you really want trust, you have to step into trust. You got to become trust yourself so people can know I can trust you. Once people know they can trust you, then they will be more of themselves and they will be more trustworthy themselves. A lot of people don't really know themselves. That's one thing. And then a lot of people just really never have had anybody that can trust. Okay? I think that is a big part of me and my son's dad relationship. He has never really been in a position where he could not trust me. I pride myself in this relationship on trust. I ain't perfect. Don't get it twisted. But I don't lie to him. I'm brutally honest. I may tell him things that I regret. That's me taking accountability. That's me looking in the mirror. That's how I operate my relationship. To where I could tell my guy something. He knows I'm not lying. He know I don't lie. I don't know how to lie. I don't lie well. You'll fuck around and ask me a question about my personal life. And I don't even really want you to know. But because you asked me and I might answer. And then I'm going to regret telling you because I can't make up shit. And I don't know how to lie. So it's just like that. And that's a beautiful thing. It's like I'm an open book, basically. I'm not a liar. I hate liars. I think they are the worst thing in the world. It's a liar. Like, why are you lying? So trust to me is so very important. I can't express that enough. Like, if I can't trust you, I don't want you. And a lot of people don't grow up in an environment where they can be trustworthy. They don't even know how to be trustworthy because they grew up in an environment where all they were taught was to lie. Like have y'all ever thought about the fact that some people literally grew up around liars that taught them how to lie? That literally all they did all day was show their kid how to lie. And how to try to backstab people and how to try to find ways for yourself and not really looking out for people's feelings. You know how many people was raised like that? Or who have siblings and they have to like beef with each other to get attention in life, or or moms play favoritism. It's a lot of that type of shit going on. I never experienced it, but it's a lot of that shit going on. So you got these people, minds are fucked up. Minds are fucked up. So when they get in these relationships or any type of ship, they show up wrong. They don't do right. And it's because they've been trained to be distrustful. There are people who were trained to be distrustful. Everybody wasn't raised to be honest. That is a skill that has to be intentionally groomed in you. People don't grow up and just start telling the truth. No. This has to be something ongoing in their life for a long ass time. And a lot of y'all was raised to lie, to steal, harm, backstab. You literally was trained because that's all your mama probably was doing. Your mama just all she did was lie, galligags, and then you wonder why a lot of these men are so corrupt. They are corrupt because they were raised by corrupt women. And I always say that women this and that, and women are this and that. But women, when they're not healed themselves, they raise fucking monsters. That's why people would tell you a kid is raised better with a man home, because men most likely think logically. Most likely if they're raising a child, they gonna have a job, they gonna do right so they can raise their kid, because they got kids. Kids make men who really want to be fathers become good providers, right? They help them build that muscle. Some women, because they are coddled all their life, a lot of women are coddled. You fall, she cry, when she fuck up, it's gonna be okay. A lot of people don't allow women to handle them, to face their accountability too, and that create terrible mothers. Okay, terrible mothers, especially to little boys. And those same women grow up and hate their daughters. They don't heal. They have not healed themselves. They are really hurt, and they raise their boys to be dependent on them, and they treat their daughters like they're boys. I don't condone none of this shit. I don't like women that do that. Everybody be talking about you hate men. I don't hate men. I hate fucked up humans. I don't care what sex you are. If you a fucked up human, you doing fucked up shit, I don't like you. If you're a predator, I don't like you. I don't care what sex you are. It's just so happened that most men or most predators fit in the men category. That just so happened. That's not me. That's statistics. That's the fact that you can't be caught in the cell with 3 men that you don't know and feel safe, right? Exactly. So that's why I go to men on that, because you're not even safe around men. That's why. But you safe around a group of women. We ain't gonna do nothing to you for real. It's gonna be hard as hell for us to unalive you if we ain't got no weapon. But a man, and it depends on the type of woman, but it don't matter what type of man it is, he can hurt that woman. And this is why I understand why some men will sit back and try to defend when I'm talking to women about their place with men. I don't necessarily be trying to down men. I try to down bad men. I down men with bad character traits. And then you get men, self-righteous men, who claim they are self-righteous, that I'm hate men. And I just be confused, like, why do you feel threatened? I just named bad qualities in a man. You shouldn't even relate. You shouldn't even you should be laughing and agreeing with me, because we both know these type of motherfuckers exist. Instead, you up here, you a male basher. You don't like men. I'm talking about men that date rape women, men that beat their women, men that are gay and unalive their women, and y'all sitting up here in the comments talking about, oh, she hate men. And then I'm thinking to myself, you date rape women, you a down low man. Like, because it's no other reason why you would say what you're saying, unless you one of them and you're mad that I'm calling you out. I get it if you one of them, though. I get it. And that's how I look at a lot of y'all. I go immediately there. Men be trying to challenge me on my channel when I say, men try to control women by the clothes they wear, and they say, no, we trying to guide you. No, you trying to protect your ego. You don't want nobody to look at her in those sexy clothes, because you're afraid that a man who's better than you can take her once she got them sexy clothes on. Now, if you was, let's say, Moneybag Yo, or one of these rich-ass men who got money and shit and was handsome, you're not going to be policing your motherfucking girlfriend clothes. You going to actually tell her put that shit on, because you want to show her ass off, letting these niggas know you got the baddest one in the room, and you know they're not going to be able to touch her. You know this, because you got more than all of this. But men who don't got all of this, they police their girl clothes. Talking about that shit is about their ego, their insecurity. Men who are full of themselves do not sit around and police their woman clothes. They do not. They want her to look. That's why all the celebrity women be half fucking dressed. Y'all think, because they don't give a fuck. They know for a fact you can't take her. They know any nigga that can take her got more money than them. And in their mind, that's a win. Bitch, if you could find a nigga who got more money than me, be my guest. That's why they don't care. But when you don't got no money for real, no, bitch, you can't wear that. Take that off. And what fucks me up is, why are you with a woman who want to wear that shit? That's my thing. If you with a woman who want to wear something that you don't agree with, then that's not the woman for you, baby. You need to go find a woman who wear the clothes that you prefer. The woman that's fully clothed, like nuns and shit. They exist. Why don't y'all date them? No. You want to go date the hoe and turn her into a housewife. You gonna want to date the girl who like to show her booty. But once she show her ass, you trying to tell her to cover up. When you met her, her ass was out. That's what attracted you to her, right? When you met her, she ain't have on no panties. That's why you wanted to boink her, right? Yeah, you was attracted to that shit. But now she yours. No, you can't wear. That's control, baby. That is control at its finest. And it's not right. It's not right. You don't want a hoe? Stop hollering at hoes. Okay? And I'm going to tell y'all something. Just because a woman dressed a certain way don't make them a hoe. Y'all not women. Y'all don't know what it feels like to wear certain clothes. Okay? People have a problem with women wearing stretchy clothes. Do you know why women wear stretchy clothes? We have to move a lot, dealing with kids and all kind of shit. Jeans and certain shit just don't feel comfortable. Hi, this. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Y'all ain't even safe. And y'all trying to tell me I'm wrong for addressing these men that y'all not even safe around. How the fuck am I wrong? I'm saving both for our booty hole. You mad because I'm trying to tell predator men to stop being predators and your booty hole ain't safe either. How fucking ironic. Go drop a bar of soap and see how far you go. You ain't gonna get far as me because I'm gonna be comfortable. You gonna be in pain. I know what it feel like. You don't. Oh, hopefully, because some of y'all men's is like me, and that's why y'all beat on y'all girlfriends and unalive when they find out you was sucking a little dick. People straight try to tell me I'm wrong for speaking on the men like this when there are many men that are unalive their girlfriends for finding out that they suck dick. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm gonna speak on this shit. Ain't no way y'all finna keep on sitting back and acting like men in this society are performing at the rate that they supposed to be, and nobody's finna keep on. And we ain't got a problem with this with the males that needs to be fucking addressed, and women need to leave their ass alone until they get their head right. I'm all for what they used to have in that Shot City, that movie. Stop fucking them. Stop having they babies. Men want to talk all this shit with us. Stop. Don't give a man a baby unless he marry you. Like, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. Well, you didn't get a baby unless you put a ring on her finger, right? What happened to that? It's coming back. It's coming back. I'm gonna make sure it come back. Cause guess what? I'm gonna keep making posts and videos about this shit. I'm gonna keep waking these women up. And you know what's so funny? The real men that actually love women, they will appreciate what I'm doing, because not only am I going to be putting men in their place, and I'm going to be decentering women from fucked up men, they'll have an opportunity to actually get the good women now, because women will see through the men bullshit and they won't choose these shitty ass partners no more. The good men, they get left out. They don't ever get the women they supposed to get because women are too busy having babies with the assholes. I'm about to fix that for you. If you a good man and you just don't understand why you can't get a good woman, because all the dumbass men are getting them, the women are dumb trying to chase them, it's because of patriarch. It's because it's the Bible. I'm going to tell you why. Because women were told that they created sin. So they trying to be with men that don't got shit for them emotionally. But the men who got something for them, they can't be with them because they don't feel like they deserve it. Because guess what? They the ones who bit the apple. I mean, the shit goes so far. It go deep. Alice in Wonderland. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't want to listen. I'm gonna take my page down. Fuck it. I'm gonna just take my page down. I'm talking to deaf ears. These motherfuckers got chloride eyes. I just want to see you strip. Y'all, this is for entertainment purposes only. Close my motherfucking blinds. They be mad at me for talking about this stuff because in reality, I'm gonna wake a lot of people up with this shit. If this video's landing in the right hands, y'all, I'm gonna start being right when I say I gotta be more specific. Y'all, predatory men are fucked. Y'all won't have no more kids in the next 10 years when I get done. You better pray this page don't take off. You better pray that one day you don't see my face on a big screen. Because if you do, you better go put your good shoes on, baby, because it's over for you. I ain't playing. I'm not playing. I got to level the playing field, Bookie Butt. Bookie Butt, but you know what's so crazy? I got people that be looking at me that I don't even be paying attention to. Like, if y'all got something negative to say, I can explain everything. I used to have eczema. I got eczema all up in here. Okay? So when I was a kid, I used to get all rashes under my arm, in my sweat areas, in my neck. I used to get eczema all on my neck. Under my shoulders right here in these areas here, and I used to get it on behind my kneecap, like right here too. When I was a little kid, I didn't know how to handle my eczema. So before people get on here and try to be funny or say anything weird about me, you gotta know me. You gotta, even if you said something about it, I wouldn't be offended because I know what the fuck I got going on. But just to get it clear, bitch, I got eczema. Don't ever play with it. I got eczema. I'm nothing like you dirty bitches. Nothing, okay? Nothing. My mama never, I was the only child, okay? I got all the fucking attention. Is you cool? Some of y'all was so neglected. Y'all passed that shit down to your kids. But I always say that if you was neglected as a child, that should make you want to be a better parent. I don't understand how people who had bad parents turn out to be bad parents to motherfucker self. That's crazy as hell. You know what they come from? From not looking in the mirror. They come from not looking in the mirror. I do not want to be a monster to my own motherfucking kids. So, therefore, I look in the mirror all the time. I know my kid. I remember what it feel like to be a kid and have a grown person hover over you, knowing they already have authority over you and they still like abuse you. I know what they feel like, and it's not cool. And it will stick with the kid for the rest of their life. Like, you will literally have kids who have trauma because of the way their parents treated them. A lot of these people are hurting because of their fucking parents. Your friends, your best friends, and people that you look up to on social media and shit, a lot of times that trauma that they be going through, that shit come from childhood. You get broken the most when you a fucking child. And the crazy thing about it, black people were born with that shit. A lot of times, we are fucking born with the trauma. Because we already, we getting trauma from slavery. If you think that black people don't get trauma from slavery, you crazy. You don't understand biology, genetics. That shit is in your blood, man. It's in our blood. That's why we whoop our kids the way we do with belts and whips and shit. That's why we have kids at the age of 13 and 12. That's not something that black people just choose to do. We have been groomed to have babies early. Our great grandmama had her baby at 12. The fuck is in our blood? Like, when did it stop? It never stopped. I think the only reason why it's stopping now is because of birth control. It's because of birth control. And because of people like me trying to help break generational curses, give my people back what was stolen from them. And I'm not even talking about no land, baby. I'm talking about a mindset. A mindset that was stolen from you before you even knew you had one. Y'all be thinking sometimes black people just how we are because we are. We not how we are just because we are. We how we are because we have groomed to be. Y'all never got to see us in our full potential because we was our tree was cut down in the beginning. Like, soon as we got a chance, they cut our tree down. Literally cut our trees down. Them ain't mountains, them trees. Yeah, y'all not ready for that though. Y'all not ready for that. They used to us being ignorant, don't know who the fuck we are. They want us to be lost, to think that we are from Africa. Bitch, I don't look shit like an African. I'm not from African, hoe. And don't ever call me an African. You know what? But I never disrespect the African. I got mad respect for Africans. I actually prefer them over all other races. To be honest, they're genuine. They're good people. They got some ways about them. They like to screw and party. They black. What you expect? But they too have been cursed by those people that do not like them and gave them lies. They too have experienced the same shit we have experienced. So that's why another reason why I fuck with them. And I will always fuck with them. I know my people. They definitely are cousins for sure. We come from them, if anything, but we not from there. If you get my drift. Just because we come from them don't mean we come from there. And what happened was many millions of years ago, they asked traveled over here, and then we settled before Pangea, and then when Pangea happened, we were stuck over here, and over the millions of centuries we just evolved. We got lighter. That's why Africans are darker than us. That's why our hair is more finer than theirs. Like, come on, man, I can't make this shit up. But this is what they want you to think is a lie. I know where I'm from. It's in me. My ancestors are from here. And like I told y'all, everybody don't have ancestors. That's something a lot of people don't want to pay, don't gonna ever pay attention to. Everybody don't have ancestors because everybody don't have energy that lives after you die. Some people energy die when they die. And some people energy live on when they die. Okay? Find your tribe. Find your tribe. First you take it out. Baby, I'm from Mesopotamia. Stop playing with me. Straight up. Oh my God, I've been on here for 137. I don't even know how much time that is. How much time is that? Excuse me, can I please talk to you for a minute? Make sure I'm not showing my address. I play too much. But when you know when you know yourself and you don't have anxiety, everything is funny. Everything is awesome. Every day is a new day. It's literally like our life is brighter to me since I fully know myself. Like at first, it was a burden sometimes waking up because it's like, like with the thing they told me, that was It was like, and then I gotta go there, and then it's a guy, like, what if you just don't like God? Damn, what? Oh my God, imagine that. Imagine if it was a real God, right? Well, I ain't gonna say if, because there is. But I just don't worship him. Imagine if it was a almighty, like they say, God that judges you according like they actually say, and he is the source of life. What if that was true, man? That would be so fucked up. Like, I can't even believe y'all accept it. That would be really fucked up. Think about it. A man, too. As a woman, that's horrible. As a woman who has been abused by men, I gotta die and spend eternity under another man. Oh my God, I'm scared. did God go to counseling? Because the last time he tried to drown motherfuckers that he created. I need him to go get some therapy before I get up there. That's a good skit. I'm gonna have to tell somebody about that. Cause for real, didn't he tell Abraham or somebody, Isaac? Yeah, Abraham to stab Isaac. No, bro. God need therapy. He need therapy, bro. You need therapy, bro. And you be changing your mind too fast. You be like, eat this over doo-doo. And then motherfucker be like, nah, I want to eat this over. Oh, you right. Go eat over cow doo-doo. Kill your son. No, don't kill him. Don't kill him. I'm just playing. God, you need to make your motherfucking mind up. For real. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that at all. Just switching your mind. Turn the other cheek when the motherfucker hit you. Give him the motherfucker hit your right, you give him the left. Couple years down. Look, I advise you to take your garment and sell that motherfucker for a sword. The fuck? Cause yeah, the children, the sons of God, which are angels, they came down here and they made it with the women. And them sons of God kids were called Nephilim. You heard me? Straight Nephilim. And then God came down here and put a baby in Mary. And guess what he's called? Not the son of God. Hell no, not the son of God. Is you cool? Didn't I just say the son of God was Nephilim? Fuck no, he ain't the son of God. He the son of man. I know he don't got no man father, but he the son of man. Just ride, just go with it. Don't question God. Shh. I can't make this shit up, bro. Then the only women is a 13-year-old virgin married to a grown man. Because one married like 13, 14. Why they always trying to impregnate somebody as soon as they get their period? I think men are obsessed with women and they little perky titties or something. Because they like them fresh out the box. That's why they legalize weddings and the age of consent is 18. Even though we can agree that 18 is not an adult, but the age of consent is 18 because they want to be able to fuck 18-year-olds. They want to be able to fuck 18-year-olds. Do you realize that 18's frontal lobe ain't fully developed? That's why people make decisions dumb as fuck at the age of 18 that they wish they never got a chance to do. They wish that they'd waited. Because 18, you don't know who you are. You literally just got titties 5 years ago. How are you making decisions about your sex life? It's with grown people. I think you should be only messing with people that's 18 and under. Nobody over 18 should be touching you until you're 21 when you can buy liquor. If I can't get drunk, I can't get fucked. Like what? That's how you know this country is ran by some sadistic ass men, bro. Then the ankh, the body. You see this on my chest? This is an ankh, right? It looks like the cross because it used to be the cross. They took this is a vagina. This is a stomach. This is a vagina and a stomach. This is a dick, okay? When you bring them two together, it create another form, life, right? They took the vagina off and put a dick up there and made it a fucking cross. This is why I can't do Christianity. You're still a Christian. If you still a Christian, then you might want to get the fuck off of my channel, bro. Because you might do something to yourself after you get off friend. I don't condone in that. I don't condone in it. Especially if you're a Christian. Because you know what they say. What's going to happen to Christians if they do it. So, leave my page. Please don't even stay here. I'm going to say some shit that's going to trigger you. I'm going to say some shit that's going to trigger you so bad. You're going to be so mad. But then you're going to be glad. Because it's the sense of relief that all that shit was bullshit. But I'm not saying it ain't real. It's just bullshit. I can't explain to you how. They the same thing. It's real and it's bullshit. Things that make you go, what am I talking about? You really want to know? I don't think you want to know. I don't think you want to know. If you're a Christian, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. How can they be both true? No, fuck you up if I told you. But I can't tell you. You gotta go see for yourself. You gotta actually want it. And if you want it, you'll find out. Y'all don't want it. That's why y'all don't know. Because when you really want it, what he did say, he that knock shall be answered. He ain't lie there. They kept that in there for a reason. I just say this. You remember when you ever went to college and the curriculums you had to take, you had to pay for them. They cost. You remember when you go to a school, you ever go to a public school, they give you free food, free education. When you go to the school, there's no playground. The yard look like a jail yard. The school look like a jail. Okay? Because they are in there getting indoctrinated. They're not being educated. They're being indoctrinated, meaning they're being taught rules and regulations that is set for a corporation. They're like in a 12-year orientation type shit. Like kids are literally in 12-year orientation. They literally 12 years learning how to do a job, doing many jobs, doing any job. They're trained to be doing any job that they choose when they graduate. And it's free, right? So when you go to a private school and your mama pay for it, your daddy pay for it, the whole curriculum is different. You're actually learning. They're actually teaching and helping you. They're actually educating you. They're bringing out what you have and making it better. That's what real education is. They actually teach your kids real, like they really become smart there. You know why? Because you pay for it. Nothing is free is good for you. So if you got Christianity for free, it's a reason, baby. It's a reason, because it's the diluted version of the truth. It's the diluted version of the truth. It's the skim summary version of the truth. And it's actually the part of you that's giving you anxiety, because the way it's written, you are going to be confused and you're going to have anxiety because the shit don't make sense. It don't make sense with your spirit. And a lot of people are literally walking around conflicted because of the Bible and what that's been said in there. Literally. Women are subjecting themselves to men abuse because of the Bible. We think we are martyrs because we go through pain with our men. Because our men do us wrong and we stay. We think that's a badge of honor. You're a waste of your fucking life. You know how many men that took their woman out and moved on with their fucking life? If there was a God, I don't think he would do some shit like that. Oh, let's go there too. Because this is another reason why I can't do Christianity. Oh my God. I can't remember. Am I going to remember Ezekiel? Is it Ezekiel? Anyway, 21:7, some shit like that says you can sell your daughter as a servant, but it don't say you can sell your sons. Hey, Tim. How are So yesterday, I was in my little group class, and the instructor was like, she was like, "What? Name something that you would take." Let's say that you, she said, let's say you were getting ready to board your, the life of the time of your the life. She said just the perfect life you could ever dream of, I guess. She said, imagine you getting ready to Chris, you gone? Here go this paper. Let me sign it real quick.
Now I realize I'm gonna start wearing athletic clothes at your job.
Why? So you can take the sweat?
Yeah. Works better.
It's right here in my hand. Hold on.
No, I said works better.
It works better.
Yeah.
Are you taking your pumps every 2 hours or something?
Yeah, I got it.
You want me to give you an envelope?
Yeah.
You got your Social Security card?
Yeah.
Make sure you don't carry with you everywhere. I told you don't carry
You
that.
want it?
Yeah, I take it back.
Yeah, I don't
And your birth certificate, give them up to me. You might lose your wallet and then all your shit in there.
You be keeping it in your purse.
Yeah, I know. I keep it here at the house.
Well, I'm sure I don't use this anymore.
You can give it to your human resources or your supervisor.
Alright.
Whoever is the person that you got to speak to, you might want to give it to your human resource or speak to your supervisor and let them know you want to give it to your human resources. So be like, yeah, my doctor advised me to give this to you all, and do I need to take it to human resources? Human resources is the one who will usually file it. Okay, that way they'll know that you got this and that going on. So if anything happens, they'll have to refer to that before they try to do anything.
I think the security guards should tell me where to go.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that.
All right, you too. Yeah, I want to thank y'all for the likes. I really appreciate it. It's one thing to be on here transparent, my family in the background. I'm trying to talk to y'all about what's going on in our community and how we can fix it. And then you actually get to see real life what I'm dealing with my own family and seeing how I actually deal with them. So it's a lot, and I feel like in the end, even let's say I don't actually get to see the fruits of my labor from what I'm doing. I know for a fact, just like I got a video right now that a lot of people are watching, and it's an old video. And to me, that just lets me know that you can do something 5 years ago that will come up today and hold the same weight as it should have held 5 years ago, depending on what it is. But a lot of times, just do the work. Just do the work. So I don't know where this channel will get me. I don't know how far I will be able to actually get with people. I don't know this. Am I concerned about it? No, because I understand the universe way better than I look. And I know that the people that it's meant to get will get it. I know that people that can benefit it off of it will benefit off of it. And I feel like I wouldn't be sacrificing my freedom, my privacy, potential threats and potential haters and people that see what I got, what I'm doing, and judging me, talking about me, trolling me. I don't care for that. I don't want that. I don't want that in my life. I could easily just say, no, I'm not doing this because I don't want to be on the spotlight. And truthfully, I don't want to be on the spotlight because people pick you apart when you're on the spotlight. Everybody is perfect Andes when you're on the spotlight. I could be sitting here with my son just playing with him, and somebody gonna have something to say. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't. That's humanity for you. But what I ain't gonna do is give a fuck, because a lot of times I know what y'all really want. Y'all really want the same thing I want. Y'all want trust. Y'all want freedom of speech, and y'all want to be able to be yourself. And I'm doing all of that. So I'm gonna be the blueprint of not giving a fuck of what somebody think of you and just stepping out there and doing what's good for you and your community. Whether you want to be on the spotlight or not, somebody got to do it. I don't see nobody talking to the hood about what I talk to the hood about. I don't see nobody trying to uplift nobody from the hood. They only want to uplift motherfuckers who are already up. They don't come down in the trash and pull out people and dust them off. They don't do that. It's usually people who already dust themselves off that they continue to uphold. I want the ones who don't even realize they're dirty. I want the ones who think that this is life. And then I want them to see that this is not life. There's more. But wait, there's more. I want that. I want the dirty bonnet people with the multiple baby kid daddies that's on welfare, who ain't never had a job, who doing all kind of ghetto shit in front of their kids. I want them to see this. I want them to see this, and I want them to realize, hey, mama, you need to do better. Daddy, you need to do better. You the reason why the community is down, because you sitting on your ass, not taking care of yourself, not trying to become better versions of yourself. And in order for me to fix the community, I got to start with them people. Them people. Lay dogs. No, you cannot ask a question. I'm not taking questions. A lot of times, y'all ask questions that's off topic. Y'all don't have compassion about what I'm talking about, or even really care what I'm talking about. Don't want to be better versions of yourself. I don't care what you got to say. I don't care what you got to say. If you got a question, go say it on your channel. I don't need nobody to question me here, because a lot of y'all here, y'all just want to be funny. Y'all want to try to make crack jokes or troll. You don't have no real compassion for humanity. So that's why you don't appreciate what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck about people who don't have compassion for humanity. Bye. If it's about what I was talking about, then you would have just said it. You wouldn't ask me, can you ask a question? You would have just said it. Because I would have been able to relate and answer. The fact that you asking me, can I ask a question, lets me know it probably don't really got shit to do about what I'm talking about. Y'all be so out of touch, bro. It is what you talking about. Well, then just say it. You said enough. No, you can't say it. Nope. No, you can't say it. Nope. Don't say it. I don't want you to at this point. This is what I be talking about. And you probably don't even know what's annoying me right now. Just so out of touch. So out of touch. But when you think a power greater than you is outside of you, then that's what happens. That's what happens. You bleed on other people with your insecurities, your lack of judgment, your lack of respect, your lack of action. So how the fuck are you asking me, can you post them, and you steady talking to me? You're posting now. Why would I give a fuck what question you answer if you posting now? Whatever you want. Like, make it make sense. Y'all are annoying. I see why people be talking to some of they followers the way they talk to them. I see why. People act like grown-ass kids, bro. You're not a child. Why are you asking me, can you ask me a question while still sending messages? What kind of fucking sense do that make? Like, weird. I don't got time for weird-ass people. Get your ass on. The question probably didn't need to be asked. That's why you kept asking, can I ask it? Can I ask it? You knew you weren't supposed to ask that. That's why you ain't asking. You wanted me to say yes like a vampire. Fuck no. See what I'm saying? That's exactly what I said. Predator behavior. Now you trying to grape me on the live. Do they bounce? Get your grapist ass on. Do your mamas bounce? Like, get on somewhere. I'm talking about uplifting humanity and people becoming better versions of ourselves. And you see bots and fucking crackheads, what you call them, crack babies, coming on here saying dumb shit. saying dumb shit because you gotta be a crackhead. You gotta be a crack baby. You gotta be something that is not normal to come on somebody's page and say some of the shit y'all say. You believe in Jesus, don't you? Jesus is your savior. When Jesus ain't even asked to be your savior, you believe in Jehovah. You worship him. Now, that's the thing about people. They think I don't believe in these things. Motherfucker. I know they real. You just assigned them the wrong authority. That's all. And you learned the wrong thing about them too. It ain't that I don't believe they real. I don't believe the knowledge you have about them is real. That's what it is. It's not that they're not real. It's the knowledge that you got about them that's just not real. And that's why you think that this is okay, behaving the way y'all do. Y'all think it's okay. Y'all think it's okay to violate people's mind with the trash y'all talk. I think that's okay. But you won't trust yourself though. You won't trust. You can't sit back and say you don't want trust. You won't trust. Just like everybody. Everybody wants to trust somebody. Everybody wants to be able to confide in somebody and they can lean on and trust and be themselves around, right? Everybody want that. That's what everybody want. But you motherfuckers don't allow other people to get it. You don't. You don't. You wanna bring people down to the level that you are. You want to trash, so you want somebody going to trash with you. You don't believe in uplifting people because you low. I get it. But I don't get it. I get it. I get where you at, but I can't get there. That don't feed me. You know what feed me? People becoming better versions of themselves. So when I walk outside, I can walk beside people that are better versions of themselves. Okay? So I ain't got to run your ass over with my car because you're doing stupid shit. Yeah, this why I'm doing this. I want to change the world. The pinky and the brain. Pinky and the brain. One is a jinx, the other's insane. What are we doing, mate? Trying to fix the world. Fuck you talking about? And there's levels to this shit. I'm just on the lowest level. And I want to be right here. I want to be on the lowest level. Because ain't nobody else here. You got people that's up there, up there, up there, all the way up there. That's cool. I'm all the way down here. Because guess what? It's people down there. They need my fucking help. Are you cool? It's people that come from my community. They can't see past the shit in their community. They live in high rises. They ain't never really been nowhere. They ain't never been out their city. You know how many people that ain't never traveled out of state? You know how many people that ain't never took a road trip? They never left their city? I'm talking about mind frame this big. Okay? I'm here for them. And I ain't trying to talk about them because they know who they are. They know what their struggles is. I know what it is too. I've been there and done it. I just overcame that shit. Okay? And they can do it too. And I'm proof that they can do it. Even though I come out here, I'm aggressive. I'm passionate. I'm passionate about my people because I know we are truly kings and queens. We are the greatest. Everybody's great, but we are the greatest. And I can't just let that keep falling. Now while I'm here, I truly feel like I came back for this purpose. I reincarnated just so I can help wake up the conscious. That's it. The unconscious. That's my purpose. I was talking to a lady today on my Facebook, and I had made a statement about how women have been given a script of motherhood and wife before they can even figure out if that's what they want. And a young lady came on there, which I call her my cousin because we related through cousins. And we are real cool, right? Yeah, so we get along on a lot of stuff. We think alike on a lot of stuff. But she's a Christian, so this is what we combat at. We're going to fall out at. And I made a status, and I was like, women going to stop having y'all babies if y'all don't stop, y'all don't fix yourselves. But I say, woo, And she disagreed. She said, but I feel like that's a woman, because I said a woman don't have to have a man's baby, and she don't have to be a man's wife to be happy, right? And she said, but that's what our purpose is. Cringy as hell, and she just don't even know how bad she offended. It made me cring. That's not, because I don't want it. I never wanted it. I wanted to have kids, but I never wanted to be a man's fucking wife. I never wanted to cater to a man. After what I went through with men, no. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't. And that's not saying all men bad. No. But I know men are chaos. I know men are self-seeking. I know men have been given the script to roll, to lead. And women were given the script to follow. And I don't like that. Why am I following my son? Why am I following somebody I gave life to? Why am I following somebody who wouldn't even have a kid if it weren't for me? To make him a father. I made him a father. He didn't make him a father. I decided to keep the baby. I decided to feed it when it was hungry in my stomach. I could have did a million things to get rid of the baby. But it's because of me that the baby here. I can have a baby. But you can't claim a baby if it ain't for me. Like, this is what I don't understand. This is why I don't do Christianity, because they completely took away the women. Women are not raised. There ain't one woman in the Bible that you know that is a martyr besides Mary. Mary the mother. Because Mary the Magdalene, the girlfriend, she got turned into a hoe centuries ago. Now name another woman. Don't name none of their wives. We talking about women that wasn't married, that just had their own testimony. That everybody know about. Not one that you got to go find under a rock that nobody know about. We talking about one that's highly known about. Like everybody know about Job. Everybody know about Moses. Everybody know about Abraham. Motherfuckers even know about Judas and Thomas. Oh my God, Matthew. Oh my gosh, shall I go on? They even know about Polite, and he only got a little bitty part. They know 4 women in the Bible. Eve, Jesus' mother, Abraham's wife, and the one lady that sat by the fucking lake and was feeding, and Jesus asked how many husbands she got. That's it. There ain't no other real women in that Bible that you can say, oh yeah, this is a highly trusted figure that testified that she knew Jesus. Man, shut up. This is why men, and because of that, is why men can come on her and say, can you jump up and down? Do they bounce? Like, this is the society we live in. You have made women a subject instead of an object, instead of a human. So bad that this man don't even know me, a complete stranger. He feels like he can come on here on live in front of millions of people who may potentially see this and say disrespectful, harassing ass shit like that. And nobody's gonna blink an eye. Nobody gonna check him. You're not gonna find nobody in the comments telling him to shut his predator ass up. Nobody gonna do that. They gonna let him do what he do. They might even fall in line and do it too. Predators. And you think women feel safe around this bitch? Men don't even feel safe around this bitch. Men like you rape men too. They're not safe. No man in butthole is safer than mine. I'm trying to fix the whole problem. And the people who don't want it, they come and jump in and say stupid shit like that. Try to grate me on my damn channel. I wish we could port sexual abuse from social media. Ooh, the day that happened, oh my God, you motherfuckers are going down. The day that the government allowed people to press charges for sexual harassment online, you will be arrested, lay dogs. You're going to be the first one. I can see you with a long list of lawsuits. I'm pressing charges on your ass for cyber sexual harassment. Let me look this up while I'm talking. I'm the type of do that. That's the type of shit I do. Because you'll get a lawsuit fucking with me, baby. Cyber sexual. Oh, it's actually a real thing. I know it's sexual exploitation. A sexual abuse is one. Let's see, it's sexual harassment on, let's find out if it's against the law to sexually abuse cyberly. Online sexual harassment is an unwanted sexual behavior that happens through digital services or online platform. It includes sending unsolicited images, making unwelcome sexual comments, sharing private, intimate photos without consent, and cyberstalking. This behavior causes fear, distress, and humiliation. Oh my goodness. You just committed a crime, Lee Dots. Oh, and you did it public. You did it in the public. You publicly committed a crime. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Thank God they made it a thing, because it's real. Nobody should be able to come out here and sexually harass. I'm a grown-ass woman living in a whole nother probably country than you, and you don't know me. You literally coming out here to try to grape me online. And when women say, we are tired of men, this is the type of men we're talking about. We're not talking about the good men that sit up there, take out the trash, do respect. We're not talking about y'all. Stop feeling guilty for these weak ass men that we're talking about that will grape your ass too. You need to be over here with us while we pressing charges. You need to be over here with me pressing charges, because you ain't safe. He'll rape you too. The fuck? Y'all are not safe around these men. Yeah, let me take this screenshot, because you got one more time to come to me disrespectful. And we going to find out your handle. Because one thing about it, y'all got to stop letting these people get away with this shit. That's the problem. Stop letting these people get away with this shit. Come on, you got one more time to say some disrespectful shit to me. Yeah. One more time to say something disrespectful. And I'm pressing charges. Yeah, I didn't even know that sexual harassment was a straight against the law. Keep on. Keep it on. Keep it on. Your ass gonna end up in jail for cyber stalking. Keep on. Keep it on. But you do it so right. Where's the little thing that you click? It's a little sextortion. Ooh. Ooh. Report cybercrime online. I got them ready. Say something else. Say something else. Lay Dobbs dash D3Q. Say something else. I'm off with your heads for these fucking predators. Off with your head every time I see your nerves. Better get your ass back, and that's for a fact. I don't play with no predators. Clack, 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 clack. Blow your motherfucking wig back, bitch. Take that shit somewhere else. I don't play that shit. Now go find somebody else to harass, like your mama or something. Go stick your finger in your mama ass or something. Fuck away from me. Probably want to do that anyway. Weirdo. Men fall in love with their mamas. That's some sick ass shit. Like, men having sex with dead bodies is crazy. It's crazy. You know, they don't hire a lot of men in the morgue because men be graping the damn dead people. What y'all men got to say about that? Y'all got a defense for them? She probably wasn't wearing any clothes. She probably was half dressed. That's why he raped her. That what y'all gonna say? Ah, you motherfucking cowards. I hate you. I hate predators. I don't hate men. I hate predator men. I hate men that prey on the weak. They beat them, grape them, try to bully them online. Weak ass men. A real man to knock your ass out over that shit. A king see you doing this to me, he'll beat the fuck out of you. Beat your ass bloody. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy I found that out though. Y'all love cyber graping on her, baby. Cyber graping is a new thing for the men. Cyber graping. They really don't understand that your ass will get locked up if you get caught with your finger in the online butt. don't, don't fucking battle me on here. Making sure you don't battle me no more. You think I'm playing? No, I'm not. Man, these girls, all they do is fight. Whoa, what did I just read? They be crashing out so bad, man. It's not even funny, bro. My people were going down bad, and they don't understand that. Literally, bro, like every time y'all allow yourself to show up like this give these people ammo to just say, yeah, they fucked up. Yes, man, you tripping. Like, chill out. Like, chill. Like, stop all that. And then the thing about it is, y'all not getting nowhere. It's not solving shit. It's not solving anything. Y'all will still be somewhere doing whatever the fuck y'all was doing. She gonna still do what she doing. You gonna still do what you doing. You're not solving nothing. That fighting shit is weird. The last fight I had, I ain't even gonna clap. I fought my cousin because she did some very disrespectful shit. I don't do disrespect in my face well at all. You can, I don't do it. Don't call me a bitch. Don't call me out in my face. We're fighting. I'm not gonna argue with you. You know? No. But I'm trying to not be like that, because at the end of the day, that shit don't solve nothing. Like, all you gonna end up doing is getting your foot broke, your ankle twisted, beat up like she did, family divided. Now I don't deal with some of my cousins because the motherfucker want to be disrespectful, and I feel like I can't. I don't know. I'm the type of person that like I'm very confrontational. So you can't say certain shit in my face. Like I don't do disrespect well at all. Like at all. I be ready to crash out. And I gotta get over there, but at the same time, I feel like my respect is everything because my respect, I said, is my freedom. Bitch, if you don't respect me, then I'm not free. Meaning every time I do something, you're gonna have something to say, be in my way, I'ma beat your ass. So just get out my way. I don't give a fuck. It's that simple. So I met up with my cousin because she said some crazy shit about to me. Met up with her and then she got the bitch. I wanted to talk to her. I'm like, let's talk about it. She bitch. Fuck the talking. Let's go. I don't gotta talk. I can't function well when people disrespect me, bro. I be ready to hurt some. And this comes from trauma. Yes. For sure. I'm not acting like I'm perfect. I never said I was. But there are areas that I'm not like no more. Like my kids, the way I raise my kids, my babies, they got a better chance than me. They got a better chance than me because of me though. Because of me though. So that lets you know. I don't even let my kids grow up how I grew up. When I was a kid, we fight and ask questions later. My kids ain't even had a situation. The situation that ever came close to it, I nipped that shit in the bud. I didn't teach them that they gotta go handle themselves and then come back and ask questions later. No, that's how my mama taught me. You be asked and ask questions later. That's what I was raised. Be asked, ask questions later. And that's not the way to go. That's how you end up in jail. That's how you end up unalived. Because everything don't deserve a fight. Okay? Sometimes y'all just need to get the fuck away from each other. It's just that simple. We ain't got to fight. Just get away from me. We don't get along. We're not compatible. That don't mean I got to beat your ass. That don't mean you got to beat my ass. Just get away from me. Don't deal with each other. I don't understand why people who don't like each other still focus on each other. Bitch, once I feel like we don't like each other, I'm not focusing on you no more, bitch. You're dust to me, right? You're dust. But if we ever come face to face and you disrespect me, don't expect me to handle that like a grown person will handle that. Please don't. Please. I have not healed that part of me. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I have not healed that part of me. People see my door, look like my door broke. I did that. I kicked my own fucking door in. Nobody kicked my door. I kicked my own shit in. No, because somebody locked my door on me. No. That's why I do what I'm doing. That's why I'm using my channel to try to help express this trauma out of me. I'm getting it out. I'm using this as a conduit. It's my fucking, what I'm using to through my therapy with myself. And actually, I'm still bringing people who are even lower than me. There are people worse than me. They'll shoot your ass for less. Yeah, I'm just gonna fight you. There'll never be a time where I feel like I gotta pull my strap out. Only time I pull out my strap is when I feel like my life is in danger. Yeah. And people don't even be knowing I have my strap with me everywhere I go. I'll be in church everywhere with my gun. Nobody knows. Because I'm not pulling it out. What am I brandishing it for? I'm only gonna pull that motherfucker out when I finna shoot somebody. Yeah, that's the only time. So this shit is in me, but that's not on me. Yeah. So because it's just letting you know. I can pull up out of that anytime. But I'm trying to be a better version of myself. I look in the mirror. I know my flaws. I tell myself every day, you got this. Don't be this type of person because you wouldn't want them to be that to you. That's what I tell myself. And I find it fucking funny that everybody who wants the same shit go out and give people the opposite of what they want. I'm going to give you what I want for myself. That way you can see that you ain't got to be nobody but yourself because that's exactly who I'm going to be. This shit is crazy. Children?
Yes.
Oh, what happened?
I thought it was the bathroom.
You had a good day?
Yeah.
Major, you ran in your room? You got some parents who don't even ask their kids how their day was. No, I'm not that. I might be ghetto. I might be a little ratchet. I might kick your ass if you call me a bitch to my face. But I'm gonna raise my kids properly. Yup. I'm gonna be a mother first. Yeah. I'm gonna be a mother all day. Yeah. You ain't gonna catch me on no ratchet hoe shit. No, you ain't gonna never catch that. But I'ma speak my mind. I'ma battle. I'ma be smart. Mouth. All of that. I ain't gotta speak nice. I'm a woman. I'm a dragon. I don't gotta do none of that shit. I do what the fuck I wanna do. And I don't gotta listen to nobody. Long as I'm not hurting nobody, don't tell me what the fuck to do. You can give me advice, but you don't tell me what to do. And I think that's the problem with society. Y'all too busy trying to tell women how to be fucking women. You can't tell a woman how to be a woman, baby. You're not a woman. You've never given life to a soul. You've never birthed a person out your pussy. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I find it funny that men do a lot of fucking talking about women. And you came out of a woman's pussy. Your origin of life is out of a vagina. Yet you come out of a vagina and think you finna tell it what to do. I can't make this shit